Surefire. This is the G2X fire rescue flashlight. I'm gonna do a little overview of the light. I haven't really used it that much, so I can't really do a review on it. But I'm gonna do a little overview of the features, I guess, and about the light itself. As we can see, this is a 200 lumens max output at 2.5 hours. Now, it doesn't mean that those 2.5 hours you're gonna have 200 lumens. What it means is that gradually it goes from 200 lumens with fresh batteries down to 20 lumens in a time of 2.5 hours. And when it drops below 20 lumens, then that's past the 2.5 hours. So also, let's see. It's a single output flashlight, 4.4 ounces or 125 grams. It's 5.2 inches long, and it's weatherproof. I don't know if it's actually waterproof to where you can dip it in water and it'll still work. I don't know. I haven't tested it, but I probably will. So the body is Nitrolon and aluminum. So Nitrolon body and aluminum vessel. So this is the packaging. Comes in this box, and the box, when you get it, it comes in a flashlight with a lanyard. It's a pretty long lanyard. It's a fluorescent yellow lanyard. And that's, I guess, for you to hold it in your hand or whatnot. I actually modified the lanyard a little bit. So this is my flashlight. This is my Surefire G2X fire rescue. It's got a little ring right here for you to hook up the lanyard if you wish. If you don't want the lanyard, all you have to do is unscrew this top part and then take this out, and you won't have the lanyard. This is the lanyard. It doesn't come with a black paracord. I added the black paracord on it, but and I did this. I guess it's called like copper webbing or something, but I just did it like that just because I liked it. And this is the part. I actually had to cut the paracord, the bright yellow or fluorescent yellow paracord. Now, this flashlight was designed by Surefire, obviously for firemen or EMTs, I guess, maybe police officers, and I guess even military could probably use them, although military guys and contractors, they probably like more of the stealthy look of flashlights, which is black, flat black. And so this one was designed, it's pretty much for fireman. And I'm not a fireman, but the place I work, we have a lot of areas where they could be explosive gases around or things like that. So we have to have certain flashlights. I mean, we just can't bring any flashlight with us and use it. You know, it has to meet certain requirements, and this flashlight right here does it. I don't remember exactly what the requirement is or the code for what standard it meets, but this one right here does meet that standard. And as I said, you know, it's a pretty lightweight flashlight. You can carry it with a flashlight case or whatever, and you pretty much, I mean, it's not a big flashlight. It's the smallest compact flashlight. I mean, it's not too big, and it's a good one. It's a good flashlight. I mean, it has an output of I think it's a 200 lumen, and it's a single output, as I mentioned. You know, there you go. This is the flashlight. This is the output. You also have a pretty nice beam coming out of it, like pretty much all Surefire products. Now, don't get me wrong. Honestly, I think Surefire is a little overpriced for what they have, for what they offer. I think maybe 4.7s or even Phoenix offer more affordable lights that I have. Actually, is a pretty good, high quality product. I mean, it's just as good as Surefire, but at a price point much lower than the Surefire flashlights. Now, why did I get the Surefire right here? Well, that's because neither 4.7s nor Phoenix had a flashlight that met the requirements. Now I know you can go, oh well, dude, you could have gone and buy a Pelican light. Yeah, you're right. I could have gone and then bought a Pelican light. But as I said, you know, these are really high quality. No, the Pelicans aren't. We use Pelicans at work, but I like this light. It's a small, and it has a really high output for the size. So this is kind of what I needed. So it kind of meets my specific requirements and fits my system, the system I use for work, which eventually do a video of the stuff I use for work. Now my stuff is specific for my needs at work, so it may not work for everybody. But this is to me, I think, is one of the it's a good work flashlight if we work in an environment where there may be explosive conditions, like there's like gases that could ignite with heat or certain things. So this flashlight it meets all the requirements to where you can go into most explosive or atmospheres and it will be safe. So this is a quick overview of the flashlight. Then again, I'm sorry for what happened earlier. My memory got full. Anyway, so what I was as I was saying, you know, you can get a better, not necessarily a better light, but more features and cheaper if you go with 4.7s or maybe even Phoenix flashlight, I believe. Again, if you have any comments or any questions about the light, please let me know. I may be overlooking something, so just let me know. And as I said, this is a pretty good flashlight for my needs. Again, you know, a lot of you guys may say, well, you could go with a Pelican light for that type of work and you would have been fine, a bit cheaper, and you still get light. Yeah, I didn't want a Pelican. That's the thing. I wanted this light. So I like the output of the light. I liked a lot of the features of the light, and I liked it that it was small and you had a pretty high output with this. So I like this light. I like it a lot. I haven't really tested in the field yet, since I haven't been able to go back to work because I had surgery. So, but as soon as I start testing it, just give me a couple more months and I'll do a review on the light. So please just leave your comments and suggestions, and I'll get back to you. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.